Welcome, folks. Welcome to Villarreal. Well, isn't this something? Quickly gonna go over some of the transfers we haven't finished yet, and we've got an offer for this fella. Okay, well, I think I will accept it as he is transfer listed there. He can bugger off. Cool. Rightio. So, transfer history. And you can see we have spent a grand total of 233 mil, but we've had 239 go out. And actually, there's a couple of players on here that we did sign this season as well. So we'll start it off with the first one that came in. This is Stéphane Pierre, a French goalkeeper with 35 caps to his name. We bought him for 14 mil from Inter. Yeah, we've poached a player from Inter, and from Italy, should I say. Last 2 seasons, he's played 2 competitive games for Inter, which not exactly great. But yeah, he's got 35 caps for the national team. He's on 300k a week. But I think he looks fantastic. I think he's probably around the same sort of level as Vukmanovic that we had last season. But yeah, looking very forward to seeing how Pierre works here. Got a lone striker from Barcelona, Josep Carmona. He looks pretty decent, actually. 16 finishing is absolutely superb. 17 off the ball, 17 acceleration. He's got really good potential. He's a wonder kid. And we're only paying 66 for 66,000 per week. He's on 73. Barcelona will still pay 6.75, so I'm pretty stoked with the loan signing. He's valued at 33.5 million, and he'll be he looks like he should be pretty good for us. One of the best signings I think we'll find is Udi Ozsoy, Turkish midfielder. Looks absolutely superb. Look at him. 19 vision, 16 work rate, 16 teamwork, 17 technique, 18 passing, 16 off the ball, 18 first touch, 16 anticipation, 18 decisions, 17 balance. He looks absolutely superb. 60 million from Bordeaux after he requested to leave. They have definitely lost out considering his value shot up to 93 million after he arrived here. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how he plays. He should be an absolute boss for us. 70 caps for Turkey, only 25 years old. In the outgoings, we did have, we've got this fella who only came in last season as well, Ismail Casillas. He left on a free. Wasn't my doing anyway. Juan Dominguez, he's left as our midfielder. He went to Porto for 34.5 mil, which is not too bad. Bit of a stalwart for the club, really. Only really played, but last season was out on loan in France, and now he's left the club. Then the big one, Xavi Simons. He wanted to leave, and we managed to sell him for 100 mil to Sporting, of all clubs, somehow having 100 mil. But yeah, he's obviously gone to Barcelona. He's left Barcelona in real life and gone to PSG on a free. He went on loan to Nancy. He went on loan to Nantes, and now he came to us on a free. Not too long ago, we managed to get 100 mil for him. He's a 29-year-old. He is a fantastic world-class midfielder, but he did say that he wanted to leave, and sure, that 100 mil has gone straight back into the club, and very happy with that. Some of the other players that we've got out, let's just go from the bigger ones. We got Hugo Felix. He's gone to Beijing. 53 million up front. Could be 65 in potential add-ons. Last season, he arrived for 82 mil. Oh, I didn't realise that. So that's a big loss for us. But nevertheless, he is gone. Daniel Ingal into Standard Liège for 50 mil. We bought him from Augsburg in Germany not too many years ago for 27.5, so good bit of business there to make some money off the fella. Didn't have a great partnership with our other centre-back. Our other centre-back is better, so felt like it was necessary. Already seen one Dominguez, and then hasn't really got much bigger. But Mateo, he left for 900k, could be 1.3 to Real Zaragoza. And then the rest of them are just other younger players that don't really have potential. We had such a big squad; it's ridiculous. Such a big squad. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we've already seen Osoy. We got Valerio Gori in, a Uruguayan keeper who looks pretty decent for a 19 years old. 1.1 in compensation to his Argentinian team. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that signing. Looks like he should be a really good keeper for the future. We brought back a familiar face, Mehmet Muset Tuski. You may remember him when we were at Southampton. We brought him in on a free, loaned him out a couple of seasons. He didn't really play for us. He did come on loan to Villarreal not long after I'd left Southampton, actually, and loaned him. But to Watford, he came back to Southampton. He's only played about 3 or 4 games for the team. We've brought him back on a permanent deal, 50 mil. Could be 77 in potential add-ons. Hopefully not, because that's quite a bit. But then again, he's 26 years old, 32 caps for the national team. He looks like a good centre-back. One of my main targets last season was Julio Alonso, and he plays specifically at Leeds Standard Liège. But look at the stats on this midfielder. He is world-class. 19 passing. 16 technique, 16 off the ball, 16 leaderships, 19 vision, stamina, pace, natural fitness, balance, agility, anticipation. Like, oh my God. I managed to get him for 83 mil. They wouldn't sell him to me last season, but he wanted to leave, and 83 mil did it, thankfully. Very, very stoked with the signing. And he's only on 235k a week, so I think we did a really, really good bit of business there, and he is going to be an absolute stud for us. Right, we've got another really good signing is Pavlo Kovalenko. He's valued at 84 million now. He was transfer listed at Dinamo Kyiv again after he wanted to leave, and we managed to get him for 35 million, 55 with potential add-ons, but still 95 games in his career, 39 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches. I think he's going to be an absolute beast. Just look at his physicals. They are insane. His finishing could use a bit of work. 14, still not too bad, though. 17 off the ball, 16 passings, determination. He's a resolute personality. His potential is out of this world. He looks like a star striker, really. And he's getting paid for it as well, 300k. So looking forward to seeing how many he scores. Gianluca Baldini has joined us from AC Milan as well. He was a centre-back that did come through the last season with the youth project, whatever. Yeah, the youth players. He came through that and looked like a real golden generation, apparently. So I put a few in there on my short list because I couldn't actually sign them, being that I was leaving AC Milan. So I managed to poach him, and he's come here. So hopefully in a couple of years he'll develop, he'll become homegrown for us, which would be nice. And yeah, he's looking like an absolute stud. His potential is really good as well. Aidan Maguire we've got on loan from Manchester City, just another option on the wing. He's playing pretty close to his potential ability, his current ability is only 2.5 stars. He's not the best, but he's still got 18 caps for Scotland as a winger, midfielder. He doesn't have any goals, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, we're paying 1.8 million while he's here. It's not the best deal. 65k per week plus 185, whether he plays or not, and he is really just a backup player. But he has played 1 game for Manchester City and 168 for Dundee United. But yeah, he looks like he's all right. We don't have a future fee or anything, but he'll be decent enough. And the other player that we've got is a winger, another one from Inter. Oh, what have I done here? He's our other backup winger. He's from Inter Nacional, Esteban Castillo. And yeah, he only arrived last season, or this season even. Yeah, he just arrived, and now he's come back to Spain with Villarreal. So again, hopefully he does all right. He's got decent physicals. His potential's not too bad, and yeah, he's just going to be a wee bench player for us. And then we got Christian Pulisic on a free transfer as an emergency backup. I did kind of panic. I noticed that we needed another winger, and Pulisic was always relatively decent for us at AC Milan, so signed him on a free. He's got a 2-year contract here. I think I am one of his favourite personnel. Yeah, so can't really complain there. He's all right. He'll come on. He'll score a couple of goals, I'm sure. He's still got decent enough potential. Like his finishing's still up there. His first touch, his flair. Physical's probably dropping off a little bit now, but then again, he will only be an emergency backup anyway. And that is it. That is the squad. I think we've made quite a decent bit of business. You can see we've got 21 million still in the budget, and we've got 3.5 currently on the wages. Yeah, and now we've got a game against CD Leganes. We don't have any European football this season. Hopefully we can have a bit of a cup run without that. If we have a look at our competitions, we just have the Copa del Rey. They want me to reach the final as a minimum, but sure. And then qualify for the Europa League via the league. So we'll see how we go. If we can get to this game against Leganes, we'll quickly throw that on. And yeah, we'll see what we can do in our first game in Spain. Opposition instructions. This is the team. Apparently, I've put far too many people on the bench. It's not Italy, so I will have to redo the bench. But there we go. This is the first team, really. We've got Pierre in goal. De La Vibora, he is our left back. Mehmet Taski, he is a centre back. Mario is our other centre back. Hernandez, Cesar Hernandez, I had him. He was a United States player, so I know he's pretty decent from when I was United States boss. Aldo is our deep lying defensive midfielder. He looks pretty decent. Orsoy, our Turkish midfielder, and then Alonso as our attacking midfielder. We got Marvin Wattu, Belgian winger. He looks pretty decent as well. The star of the show is Boubacar Traore, and yeah, I can't wait for him. He looks like he's going to be fantastic. And then Kamara up top, but we'll probably play Kovalenko. I'll pause it. I'll come back and I'll fix up the substitutes. Brilliant. So this is the team and this is the bench. We've got Besic. He is a Croatian goalkeeper, still pretty decent. Should have no trouble switching between the two of them. We've got Octavio Edmilson. He's our backup left back. He looks pretty fantastic as well. Got Maximiliano here. He's 20 aggression. God damn. He's pretty good as well. Just signed a new contract. We've got City as another defensive midfielder from Brazil. Older sort of player, Gonzalo Villar. He's pretty decent for 34 at least. We have Maguire on the wing as a backup, and then Kovalenko on the bench today as well. It's CD Leganes. Pretty happy with the team, so let's go and get into it. First game in Spain. Traore is captain. I think David De La Vibora is vice captain. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to check that. Tell all the boys we've got faith. First big game for us, and oh wow, apart from De La Vibora, we've got all regions, and okay, they've got a couple of non-regions as well. It's a bit hard to tell with the regions whether they're going to be any good or not. But CD Leganes, I'm not expecting to be the hardest team in the world, so hopefully the tactics and the team that I've picked will do the job. As well, we've managed to get one. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Wattu has done a bit of a mare. He's headed it into the nets. Hasn't gone in. Carmona has gone and snatched the goal, I think. He headed it. Valdo gives it back. Wattu heads it onto the bar. And Kamara just slots it home once it bounces back to it. Might change Watto's name and just call him Watto from Star Wars, because why not? But fantastic, 45 seconds in, and we're winning. Although we can't say too much now, as Hernandez needs to get the ball clear. As we've got quite a bit of fans coming to see us play today, and be very interesting to see how we line up against some of the bigger teams in the league, the likes of Atletico, Sevilla, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Sociedad, Bilbao. There's quite a few decent teams with a bit of money, and who even knows? Like, it's 2030 something, 2032, 2033 season, I do believe. So it's any team could be phenomenal, really. It's hard to actually know which teams to look out for. You never know which could be a sleeping giant, or one that's, somehow managed to exceed expectations. Not much is happening. I am going to encourage the boys. We seem to be playing the ball and getting it back and losing it and getting it back and snuffing out their chances, but they look like they've got a bit more position than we have. And they're obviously wasting a little bit of time as well with their... There we go, Carmona with a fantastic steal, and Traore goes wide. Got a corner now. Traore with the header, but no such luck. 13 minutes gone, still 1-0 to us. Oh, they've got a chance here, but we've managed to snuff it out, thankfully. Old mate Watto. He's always missed it. It's hit the bar. That's unlucky. That would have been a good goal. We've got a bit of an injury issue with Alonso. I'm keeping him out there just until half time. I think he can... Seems like he can handle it. It's only a ankle or something. He seems to be all right, but we'll take him off at half time as a precaution. Decent save from the keeper. They've had an injury as well. Don't know who to replace him with, actually. We'll have to have a look. Alonso, oh, he can't quite make the... He's managed to make the tackle, though, so fair play. Great little pass to Traore. Gives it down to Hernandez. Hernandez, no, it's gone. Should have hit the cross earlier, but hey, what can you do? All right, half time. All right, first real highlight of the second half, and it's coming in the 80th minute, really. Nothing has happened. We've made a couple more substitutions, so we've got Setty's come on, Villar's come on, and Maguire as well. Great interception from De La Vibora now. My goodness, his name is actually quite hard to... It's not hard to say, but it is. It's not natural. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maguire, what can he do? Passing it around. It's been intercepted. Bad pass there. Great tackle from Mehmet. Carmona to Traore. Villar to Hernandez. Going to whip it in. Maguire's going to score on his debut. Aidan Maguire, the Scotsman. Welcome to Villarreal. What a debut. Well, most of the players are reasonably new to the team, at least. So, a lot of debuts, in fact, here. Pierre's having his debut. Taski's having his debut. Erdi, Maguire, and Carmona. So, a good half the team is playing their first game, and a nice 2-0 victory, possibly 3 if we can get the ball back. We can. Villarreal now to Cesar Hernandez. He's going to give it back to Setty and to Erdi. What else can we do? Surely you can find a pass in the attacking third, guys. Don't pass it backwards. Traore gives it to Hernandez. Oh, we can't quite get the goal. who else we got that's won? Few teams have won. Madrid Classic, both Madrid teams actually. Fantastic. A 2-0 victory, a goal in the first and the 81st minute. Not too bad. Well done. Fantastic result there. We had a lot of players. We sniffed out a lot of chances and great debuts from most of the team. I was very, very, very happy with that. We had a few yellow cards. They sort of had most of them. Watto is injured. I'll leave it to the physio. Julie Alonso, he's only got a bruised ankle. He's fine. And Urdi. Well, what do you know? Fantastic. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Here are our friendlies if anyone wanted to have a quick look. Copenhagen, the short Tuggen, 12-0. Basel Black Stars Basel, 7-0. Horgen, 15. That was fantastic. 2-0 Hertha Berlin, 4-2 Eintracht Frankfurt, 1-0 over Hajduk Split, and 5-0 over Castellón B. We did have a training camp in Switzerland, which is why we do have a lot of big victories because they're all lower Swiss teams. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bring you back after the transfer window, which I believe should be the game against Sporting Gijon and Celta Vigo. So, yeah, look forward to that, and I'll play the game against Elche off camera. And then we'll probably have the big game against Atletico and Malaga. Oh, and then we've got Sevilla and Valencia. That could be a tough... Oh, my God, no, actually. What? Oh, far out. That could be a tough few fixtures. Atletico Madrid, Malaga, Sevilla, Valencia, Bilbao, Barcelona, Sociedad. None of these teams are slouches. That is going to be a testing time, October and November. So we'll wait and see. That's going to be very, very interesting. Anyway, folks, that's enough from me. We'll catch you in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I was going to say give me some signing suggestions, but you probably don't know anyone that is... you probably don't know anyone now because they're all not real players regardless. Yeah, thanks a ton for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.